tomorrow, a timeline on when that will get in here.
Plus, local people stepping right into a danger zone.
Where do I stop? Where do I stand? Where do I cross?
Ahead and only on Fox 25, a new push to keep men and women living with disabilities safe on local streets.
There is a hidden danger at dozens of intersections across our state, and there's a simple fix for it. New at 6, there's a new push to standardize crosswalk signals here in Massachusetts.
Tonight we learned there is no state law requiring a signal at every intersection. Fox 25's Stephanie Quinn looked into this major safety concern for the blind community. Stephanie?
And Vanessa and Mark, right now it's up to every town and every city to decide if they want to put a signal at the intersection. You can see here along Needham Street at this intersection there is a signal, but imagine you can't see what's in front of you. You have to cross this busy street and there is no signal. It's a reality thousands of people are facing. For many of us, we use our eyes to navigate the world, to cross busy streets, and to keep ourselves safe. But what if you couldn't see?
Just imagine coming down this sidewalk that we just came down with the blindfold on the entire time and approaching and knowing, oh, there's lots of traffic.
Jini Fairley started going blind in her 30s, and the world as she knew it changed.
Where do I stop? Where do I stand? Where do I cross?
That's why Jini is pushing for APS, accessible pedestrian signals, to be standardized across Massachusetts. Right now, it's up to each town or city to decide what type of signal, if any, to install at an intersection.
That makes it difficult for blind people in terms of where they can live, and particularly around here where you can touch a dozen municipalities just going around on the bus.
For the first time, the Disability Policy Consortium is gathering feedback from people who are blind or visually impaired about the signals or lack of signals where they live. Out of those responses gathered, Medford, Quincy, Braintree, and Brookline have come up as having the least amount of signals at intersections, 25% or less. Watertown came in at one of the highest, with signals at 75% or more of its intersections. During our drive in Newton, we found intersections with 3 levels of signal warning, one with audio, verbal, and tactile cues, one with only audio, and along a busy area of Comm Ave, no signal at all. For Jini, standardizing signals is not only for people who are blind, but anyone who cares about safety.
I would like to think that the average person would think this is a good thing.
Now, each signal costs about $650, so again, this isn't cheap, but organizers are hoping that this safety concern outweighs any financial concern they have. And once organizers have their final report, they tell me they hope to meet with the Massachusetts Architectural Association to come up with standards for the state. In Newton, I'm Stephanie Quinn, Fox 25 News.